In this video, we're going to improve your database skills by enhancing your database table using the Lookup Field. Our objective will be, number 1, distinguish and discuss the Lookup Field. Number 2, create an MS Access database with Lookup Field in a single list. So before we start our demonstration, please allow me to discuss what is a lookup field first. So a lookup field help us or prevent us from typing the same records repeatedly. So lookup field, an example of lookup field is the Google. Google is also known as a database because it contains lots of information. So it stores several information. So once na magta-type kayo sa text box ng ating Google dito, once na magta-type kayo sa text box ng Google natin, then automatic may magpapakitang suggestion kung ano yung mga information na hinahanap ninyo. So what will be the information that you are looking up to? So this is now what we call the lookup field. So those suggestions are now what we call lookup field. Bakit natin siya tinawag na lookup field? Because those information is what we are looking up to in order for us to do our work. So that is an example of lookup field. So ito yung mga suggestion information para hindi mo na kailangang i-type ng paulit-ulit kung ano nga ba yung hinahanap mo. So ano nga bang itsura ng lookup field in our database? So this will be the interface of our lookup field if you are going to use our database. So asan dyan si lookup field? This one. So the possible record of gender field name will be male and female only. So since male and female only, so male and female ang itatype natin supposed to be ng paulit-ulit. Pero since meron tayong lookup field, we don't need to type it anymore. All we have to do is to click on the drop down arrow, then click on the record if it is male or female. So that is how lookup field works. So asan si lookup field? Ito po, suggestion information. Okay? So now, to better understand this one, let us do our demonstration, which is included into your module. So this one. So first step, we're going to create a new database and save it as lookup field dash your last name, comma, your first name. So let us open our Access database. After that, of course, we're going to create a database. So click blank desktop database. Then type in the file name of your database as lookup field dash your last name, example, my last name, comma, your first name. Now, if you want to save it on a different path or location, you can click on this small folder. Then locate the desired path. Where are you going to save your database? So for me, I'm going to save it at document library. So click OK. After that, then click create. After clicking create, let us create our table first by clicking design view. So the name of our table will be classes. Then click OK. Then the field names of our table will be this one, the class code, grade level, section, room number, and of course advisor's name. And they are all short text. So class number will be primary key. Class code. So then grade level, section, room number. Grade level, section, room number or room, and of course advisor name. Then they are all short text. Okay. Now, we are done already creating our field names or entering our field names together with their data type. Supposed to be, we're going to click the datasheet view to see the result of our table. But for now, since we are going to create a lookup field for one field names, then we are going to use the design view to do that. So, ang gagawan natin ng lookup field will be the grade level. Ano ang magiging possible information or record ni grade level? So, we're going to do the lookup field on the grade level. So, just click on the drop-down arrow under data type of grade level, drop-down arrow. Then you can see here the Lookup Wizard. Once you click on the Lookup Wizard, it will show the Lookup Wizard dialog box. Then you have two choices to do the lookup field. So you have the first choice, I want the lookup field to get the values from another table or query. Then the second option will be I want to type in the values that I want. So dun sa first option, dito sa first option, ang pagkukuhanan ng value or suggestion information ng ating lookup field is manggagaling sa ibang table. Since iisa lang naman ang table natin, so hindi natin pwedeng gamitin ang first option. So manggagaling siya, if you're going to choose the first option, manggagaling yung values ng lookup field sa ibang table or sa ibang query. Pero dito sa second option, I will type in the value that I want. So ibig sabihin, kung ano yung information or values ni lookup field na gusto mo, then pwede mo siyang i-type. You don't need to get it from the other table or another query. So for this demonstration, we're going to use first the second option. Then the first option will be on my next discussion video. So second option, click on the second option, then click next. After clicking next, sabi niya kanina sa second option, I will type in the value that I want. So in here, you can type in now the values of your lookup field that you want to show, you want the lookup field to show. So ano nga ba yung mga records or what will be the records for the grade level? From the word grade level, those are now grade 1, grade 2, yung mga makukuha nyong information sa student or sa respondent natin. So grade level, so ang possible record ng grade level will be grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, then grade 6. So let's say for example, we type in already the grade 1 up to grade 12. Then click next. After clicking next, you can change the name of your lookup field here. But for now, in our demonstration, we're going to use the default field names or default file name for the lookup field. Then after that, click finish. After clicking finish, you can now save your table by pressing Ctrl S. Then click on the datasheet view to see the result. So as you can see, parang wala pong nangyari. So, but if you click on the grade level, it has a drop-down arrow. So, nagkakaroon na siya ng drop-down arrow wherein ipapakita na niya kung ano yung records na itinype natin kanina. So, this is now what we call the lookup field. So, all we have to do now is to click or select on the records. We don't need to type it again and again. Once we are going to use the same record. So, let's say for example, in your module, it has the last step wherein you're going to type in the following records. So these are example records. And you are required to type in this record. This is all record kasi nga po gagamitin natin siya in our activity. Okay? So type in. So let's say for example, we have here 2 grade 1. So GR1A and GR1B. Class code will be GR-1. So nakalagay kanina sa ating class code or the data type of our class code is short text. So it means it can accept dash and letters and of course number and symbols. Then, anong grade to? Grade 1. So we don't need to type in the word grade 1. Then, anong section? Example, first section, room number 101. Then advisor name, Mr. if I'm not mistaken, De Jesus. Mr. De Jesus. Then we have also another student which is grade 1. but the section of grade 1 or the second student will be grade 1 section B, and still it is he is grade 1, so dalawa na ang ating grade 1, then the section of this grade 1 will be second section, then room number 102, then advisor name will be Mrs. Garcia. Okay, so that is how lookup field work. So you don't need to type in the record again and again. You're going to type in the record or the possible record once lang po. Then you are going to use this record sa iba't ibang table. Okay, this record on a different table. So I hope naintindihan. Then next, okay, so continue typing in the grade 2 up to grade 6. Grade 2 up to grade 6 because you need it on your activity. Okay, into your activity, we have here number 1. Open your lookup field, dash your last name, comma your first name database, then open the classes table in the design view. Then you're going to use or you're going to add another field name on your table and name it as schedule. On our previous video or on our previous discussion video, I demonstrate on how are you going to add a new row in our design view. So that is now schedule. So kung sakaling nakalimutan, then you can just view it again. Then with its data type, the data type of your schedule will be short text. Then the value of your lookup field for the schedule will be Monday AM, Monday PM, Tuesday AM up to Friday PM. Then this will be your expected or this will be the expected result of your lookup field. So we have here the schedule Monday to Friday PM. Then of course we have here the rubric for checking. So good luck into your activity.